What's up, everybody? It's the JAY man here, and I'm back doing another beer review. Except this time, it's going to be a revisitation of the Dos Equis, and this is going to be the Lager Especial. And I've got my good friend Carissa here with me. She says she's never had a Dos Equis.
I've never had a Dos Equis.
Okay, just wanted to double check. And I haven't reviewed this beer since about 6 years ago. So it's been 6 years. And when I reviewed this beer, because I went back and rewatched my video, see, that was back when I first started doing beer reviews. And I want to say that beer review was only like 3 minutes long because I was like in and out real quick. So I didn't really focus on a lot of the points. I kind of just gave my review, didn't really get too deep into it. So I thought it was time for a revisitation and to see if it still holds up, because the first time I reviewed this, I gave it 3 stars out of 5 being plain, and I gave it 3.5 stars with lime, because I feel like lime enhances the flavor of these Mexican lagers, such as this, Corona, and maybe Sol, and a few others. So I thought we'd go ahead and try it straight up, and then we would add the lime to kind of see where we're at with the taste of, like, both ways. Right?
Right.
Wouldn't you think that would make?
It might make a difference.
Makes sense.
I don't know yet.
Oh, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. I can guarantee you that. So, go ahead and give it a little bit of a pour there. We're pouring them up. We're pouring them up.
I'm going to stick with that.
It's good enough. Good enough. All right. And the head is kind of dissipating pretty quickly on mine. How's the head looking on yours? It's a little foamy. It's a little frothy.
It's a little foamy.
It's a little foamy, a little frothy. And Dos Equis beer, this particular one, because they make several different ones. This is going to be the Lager Especial, which translates into special lager. And this was kind of made famous by that commercial. Remember, The Most Interesting Man in the World?
Oh!
Remember that dude with the gray
I
beard?
do.
Yeah.
He was hot.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely one of the most interesting men in the world. It is a golden pilsner style beer made from spring water and the choicest hops. And being that it is a golden pilsner style beer made with a nuanced blend of malt, spices, and earth tones. It does carry an ABV of 4.2%, which kind of puts it right there in, like, say, like the light lager category of ABV. From further research, whether it's on the bottle or on the internet, it is in fact made in Mexico. It does carry a low IBU of 10, so it's going to be low hops, low bitterness, which always is a winner for me, because
What's an IBU?
I mean, that's going to be like the amount of hops that was introduced within the brewing process, which I don't care too much for bitter. That's why I'm not much of an IPA guy.
I'm ignorant.
No, not at all. But it is considered an American adjunct lager, even though I just kind of call it a Mexican lager because it is considered like a Mexican brewed beer. The ingredients contain spring water, malted barley, corn starch and corn syrup, hops, and ascorbic acid. And let's go ahead and kind of dive in. Let's okay, we'll do our little cheers there. Let's get a little smell here.
It's not bad.
What are you getting off that? Because some people have said
I'm getting off.
Now, when it comes to the
Beer.
look, we did see the large whitehead, right?
It's got a little
It's-
sweetness
Yeah,
that I like.
it's sweet. It's definitely light and golden color. It's not so much. I mean, it's see-through, but it's not real straw like say like a really light beer. But it does have a light see-through golden color, and I do smell the sweetness, and that's probably what has to do with the sweet malts. Maybe a little bready. The aroma is pleasant. Maybe some yeast there.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm not a big beer person, but I'm okay with it.
But you're getting there.
I'm kidding.
You're getting there, though. So let's go ahead and go in for the taste. We'll see what's going on with it, and this is straight up.
That's okay. Yeah, there's not the bitterness that I don't like.
See, I think one of the reasons why I always have a problem with these like Mexican lagers, and because I get the same thing with Corona, it's not bitter, but it's like it's missing something. And that's where I always feel like the lime
It's
comes
not
into
complex.
effect.
Yeah, it's
Right.
definitely not complex. It's a very simple, sweetish, bready-ish beer that I don't like.
It's got carbonation.
Yeah.
It's a bit dry.
Mm.
I feel the dryness on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
I can taste the corn. Are you getting too much of the toasted malts? Or are you feeling,
I don't know.
How you feel? They said that, I mean, there was a lot of people on Beer Advocate that said that you can taste toasted malts.
Okay, I trust them. I don't know. I like this.
Sweet, smooth for sure. Is it light and refreshing? It's light, but do you consider it refreshing?
Yeah. Yeah. Chilled on a hot day would be very refreshing. I think.
So now we've tasted it plain. Now let's introduce the lime, shall we?
Go for it.
Okay. Let's just grab some and throw it in there, or maybe give it like a little squeeze too. You know, little. You know, when you get it at a bar, or you get a Corona at a bar, they might put like one lime wedge in. But I like to put at least like maybe 3 or 4, just to kind of give it a little bit of that added flavor. Now
I'm sticking with 2 because I.
You're good?
Yeah, but I don't have the whole bottle in here, so.
Ooh, that's limey.
Yeah. It's kind of yummy.
Now some people will argue that the lime will ruin the flavor. Because there's some people that, because there's always going to be like those people that are going to say, oh, if you don't drink it the right way,
Yeah.
then you're drinking it the wrong way.
Yeah.
But I've always felt like lime enhances. Now, some people like to add salt around the rim, like a margarita, kind of do like a little bit of that. Want to dress it with salt. I've never been much of a salt with beer kind of dude.
I'm not really a big salt
But let's try
on
it
the
out.
rim person.
I'm not either. But let's try it out with the lime. Cheers to you.
Cheers. I like that. I do.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
And you know what it does?
Huh.
It's like it almost like takes the dryness
Yeah.
and it takes the, what do you want to say? Not so much the bitterness away, but it kind of takes the dryness away, but it enhances the flavor to where it almost tastes a lot more refreshing, as if maybe there's like more of a level of hydration.
Yeah, I
there.
can tell that. Yeah, it takes the dryness away for sure. And I don't know. I really like it for someone who doesn't like beer.
I've always felt like the lime always enhanced these products.
Yeah.
See, Beer Advocate, which is kind of like a big time beer website, everybody always seems to go to. They give it a score of 65, which they consider poor.
Well, they're just snobs.
Yeah, because here's what's weird. Every single beer that they always say is great, I don't like. But then every beer that I like, they consider awful or poor. So, what are you going to do with that?
We are the everyman. And I represent all the people who don't like beer.
Yeah.
I like wine, but...
You're a big wino.
But I like this. I really like this.
Because I really feel like the lime, and sometimes I feel like the more lime, the better.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, there's just something that it definitely adds to the flavor. Like, have you ever had Bud Light lime?
Mm-mm.
I mean, that was a pretty good one. I remember reviewing that a long time ago, and I really liked the way that tasted. There's something about introducing lime to lager that kind of, I don't know, just kind of gives it more of a refreshing quality, and also kind of takes it to a different level, beyond just your basic beer.
Yeah. Well, gives me another reason to like the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah, I wonder what he did that was so damn interesting besides make commercials.
I don't know. He looked interesting.
He's sitting around in the club all with his suit on. He's like, look at me, I'm interesting. I drink the Dos Equis.
Well, like I said, he's pretty hot. So.
Well.
Hot and refreshing.
Yeah. So what would you give it, say, on like the 5-star rating? What would you give it on the 5-star rating without the lime? Without.
I don't remember what I scored other beers. I would say with the lime, it's probably my favorite one that we've tried so far. Without the lime.
So what do you say with and then without?
Well, see, we haven't tried all the beers. I haven't tried all the beers, so
It's hard to gauge.
Of all the beers I've tried, I'd say this is a 5 and maybe a 3 without the lime.
Okay. Because like I said, I did give it, I agreed with the 3-star plain, 3.5 with the lime.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to stick with
what you originally
like what I said 6 years ago is still applicable to today's standards.
Well, it does taste very watered down, which I appreciate. So,
Which is also common with any lager.
Yeah.
Because lager is going to always be water.
Right.
I think that's why a lot of people that come from places like Europe and Australia and those places where they've been used to, IPAs and ales, they come here and then they drink American adjunct lager. They feel like they're just drinking water. Like, why would anybody want this? I think it just all comes back to...
I think this would be nice at a party with lime and I could drink this, I think, for a while.
Yeah.
That's the thing with wine is you can't really drink that much of it without very much feeling the effects.
Yeah. And with this being only 4.2 ABV, it's low end on the alcohol. So, you could probably drink them all night.
I don't know that I'd want to do that.
It's like I might be getting buzzed just a bit.
Jay got some honey whiskey, and I like that better. But This is okay.
Not bad.
And I can't have too much of that honey whiskey.
I think somebody's hollering outside.
Oh, really?
Did you hear them? They're out there hollering and acting a fool.
Oh, really?
They probably drank too much of that damn wine you was talking about. It's too early on Friday night to be getting that buzzed.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm still rocking 3, 3.5. You're rocking 3 and a 5 on that. So you're really digging that.
I do. I really like the. I mean, I might have to go back and rescore if I try some more beer.
Right. Well, that's what revisitations are for.
That's what they're all about.
That's what
I
they're
appreciate
for.
you revisiting these things.
Now, the only thing that I will say about these, the reason why, and here's the thing, I haven't had one of these since my review 6 years ago. But they have jumped up in price to the point to where...
Yeah, you said they're expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I can remember getting a 6-pack of these back in the day for like maybe $7, and it seems like they're rocking $11 now at Walmart, which Walmart always carries the best price on beer.
Not really.
Like Walmart and Sam's Club, you know, so... I don't know. So then you start getting into that whole factor of price. You know, is a 6-pack worth 11? Is it, you know?
Yeah.
Then the limes may cost you a good buck. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Every butt counts.
Oh, yeah. All right. So I guess that's the review. So the reviews are in.
Yay!
And as always, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, hit the like, leave a comment, leave a suggestion, leave something, do something, or do nothing. As always, cheers from the JAY man and the lovely Carissa. Hit them with the peace out.